The Nebraska baseball team is back in action for the 2022 season with practices in full session. Hi, Blake Arnie for HuskerOnline.com, and the Huskers were out and about in Haymarket Park in mid-50-degree weather on Monday afternoon, where head coach Will Bolt could gauge his huge freshman class coming in this season, as well as some of the experienced transfers.
You see it right away, I think. I think you see guys, their talent level. Can they hit the pitcher's best fastball right away? I mean, those are things that Bryce and Max did immediately last year when they stepped foot on campus. Jack Style to a degree as well. That's why those guys played more, and we felt comfortable with those guys playing right away. So I think you're gonna run into a little bit of that with guys at times where you see it right away. Some guys take a little bit longer. I think you can kind of the mentality part of it too. If a guy comes right in and blends in well with the team, personality-wise, I feel like it's a lot easier for him to step right in and play right away. So there's going to be probably at least a couple of freshmen that you'll see early, positionally especially.
And one of those freshmen that could be seen this season is Elkhorn's own Drew Christo. The right-handed pitcher was the top-ranked player in the state of Nebraska and was the Perfect Game Baseball's top 20 right-handed pitchers in the 2021 graduating class.
I mean, he's obviously got the talent jumps off the page. I mean, the fastball's a really good pitch. He's super competitive. He's a great teammate. He's a great student, great in the community. I mean, all the things you bet on when you put a kid in a game, you bet on all that character shining through and coming to the forefront. And we've got talent like that too. I think those are obviously great attributes. So with him, you know, it's a matter of fastball command, not just throwing strikes, but commanding both sides of the plate and then, you know, developing a second pitch. So those are things that he's continuing to work on, and he'll certainly have a lot of big moments with his team this year, I believe.
Along with Christo, the Huskers have added two other right-handed pitchers to the roster, including junior transfer Mason Ornelas, as well as senior transfer Dawson McCarville. And Ornelas is a transfer from Texas A&M who pitched 6 1/3 innings in his sophomore season with an ERA of 1.42. And McCarville, on the other hand, from Grand Canyon University, started 9 games and pitched 65 1/3 innings with an ERA of 3.58. However, the mound is not the only place that the Big Red will have new faces. Nebraska saw most of their starting outfielders graduate last year, leaving plenty of room for newcomers.
Last year we had those 5 guys in the outfield that were older and all had so much experience, it was kind of hard to get them out of there. But I think we got a bunch of new guys in the outfield that I think are really going to show some things and that they can really play ball.
And with all the faces, there are still numerous returners as well that were the heart of the 2021 Big Ten winning team, including right-handed pitcher Shea Shanneman, who started 12 games for the Huskers last season.
Shea's always thrown strikes. Shea throws more quality strikes now, where the glove side fastball away to the righty. I mean, he can throw that pitch and then throw the 2 sliders off of that. That is a tough combination, and now he's got a changeup. So the changeup to lefts is a kind of a neutralizer there.
I've been working on it for a couple years. I didn't really have a changeup coming in college. You know, I was just kind of threw hard and spun it, coming from the infield. But I've really, you know, tried to improve my changeup as, you know, it's the hardest pitch to throw and it's also the hardest pitch to hit. So, you know, it's going to take a while, but it's definitely come a long ways and it's developed into a pitch that I feel like I can use effectively.
And finally, before the first practice, the team decided to all shave their heads to help raise money and awareness for a great cause.
So we've been raising money with Versus Cancer for pediatric brain cancer, and so we've raised over $23,000 for that just over the course of the fall into this early spring, and something that we did at Texas A&M, partnered with Versus Cancer, and kind of culminates with shaving of the heads to support you know, the kids, and so we all went all in on it. Some's going to grow back probably better than others, but fun deal we did yesterday, and just kind of a team bonding deal too.
Yeah, we did. We got a nice little buzz cut going for the Versus Cancer Foundation. We did a lot of good things and raised a lot of money for kids that need it. And I know shaving our heads the least we can do for sure for all the kids out there.
Yeah, I can. It's the first time I've had short hair in I don't know how long.
The Big Red will kick off the 2022 season on February 18th with a 4-game series against Sam Houston in Huntsville, Texas. For HuskerOnline.com, I'm Blake Arnie.